Hey folks, Twisted Christian here. I'm pretty excited today because I finished the process of actually purchasing my first central bank digital currency. Over the last month, I've been talking about central bank digital currencies. I've been discussing how they may or may not play a role in the global currency reset and how some of these governments and central banks are either testing this in private or they're pretty open about it and about where they are in their testing. And there's a lot of information out there as far as their test results and all of that, and how they're actually using, there are some countries or central banks that are using like Ethereum and XRP to help facilitate those transactions. Now, I want to show you guys here because it's pretty exciting. And here I have the app. It's the Sand Dollar app. It's the official, government app for the Bahama Sand Dollar. So here I was actually, after going through the process, I was actually able to get $25 loaded onto the Sand Dollar app. So I'm really excited about this, and I think that we might be able to see this more and more. We've talked about the global currency reset, whether or not if they, when a major launch of all these digital currencies, is that when the global currency reset is going to happen? Is it going to happen in the middle, or is it going to happen in the end? But there's still some work to do with the central bank digital currencies. But I was just pretty excited that I was actually able to get this. And I'm going to show you guys exactly the process that I went through to get this. Now, do I think that the Bahamas Sand Dollar is going to revalue? Do I think that the value is going to change? Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? But I'm going to look at a couple things because the Bahama economy, a lot of it is based off of tourism. And so since tourism makes up a large part of their economy, I'm not really sure how I see this with the global currency reset. Well, since the Sand Dollar is pegged to the US dollar, we actually might not see a change at all whatsoever. They may just stay to the peg. So what I had to actually do first to actually get the official Bahamas Sand Dollar, I actually went to sanddollar.bs, and that is the official central bank Sand Dollar app. So once you go here and you just kind of look around and look at all the different information, I clicked on the getting involved. So when I got on here, clicked to get involved, I read about the whole process. Then I went and I did the research on some of these companies here that were on the official registered issuing agents. So I looked at each one. I looked at some of the different apps and downloaded some of the apps and looked at it. And some of them were actually pretty difficult. The easiest one that I was actually able to do was the Suncash app. So I went ahead and downloaded the Suncash app on my phone. So once you go here, once you download it, you're going to put in all your information just like as if you were signing up for Coinbase or signing up for any other financial institution. And then once you do that, then once you download that, then you upload your credit card information or banking information or even PayPal. And I transferred the funds. Now there is a fee there was like $1.20 or 40 fee for uploading funds to the Suncash app, and all of them have some type of fee. And so once I did that, I had to contact Suncash and ask them for a special QR code. And once I did that, I was actually able to go in and transfer those funds. So I had some problems. Desmond out there in the Bahamas, I thank you very much for your help in walking me through this. It actually took me a couple of hours to get all this together. Get the money transferred over to the sanddollar.bs app. So once they sent me the QR code, I was actually able to put it into the Sand Dollar app. Then I was actually able to transfer the money from the Suncash app to the Sand Dollar app, the official central bank app. So and here you go. As you can see here, that I actually have $25 in that account. Now I couldn't take a screenshot because when you deal with some financial institutions, they don't allow you to take a screenshot of of the app. So I actually had to take a picture of it. So that was the actual step. So once I went to the website, I chose Suncash out of all of them, went to Suncash, got all the information uploaded, got the money in there, and then I was actually able to transfer it. Now, as a test, I was actually able to send that to somebody else, and I'll show you here. So actually, after I got the $25 in the app, I was actually able to turn around and actually send $10 to somebody in the Bahamas. Everything worked out. They were actually to confirm that they actually did receive it on their end. So I'm actually pretty excited about this, folks, because what is coming, we're preparing for the global currency reset. We know that there's going to be a change. We have showed you time and time again on this channel. And when things seem at their worst, that's when all this is going to take place. Now, one of the issues that I did want to bring up really quick concerning the Bahamas sand dollar is here it says losing U.S. exchange rate peg, not an option for Bahamas, says central bank governor. That was back in 2020. That was in the midst of the pandemic. There was a lot of issues. A few months down the road, it says here central bank, foreign reserves to sustain currency peg despite expected decrease in 2021. And then we have another article here that the Bahamas Central Bank signals reserves past danger. So they've actually done, their central bank has actually done pretty well in maintaining their economy. No, it's not perfect, but in this whole process, they've been able to launch their central bank digital currency. So going back to when they first launched, right? When they first launched their CBDC, there's something interesting that I came across in this particular article. And we've discussed this as far as how will central bank digital currencies play a role. People talked about the new Iraqi dinar, going side by side with the old Iraq dinar, old currency, whatever the case. So I found this part pretty interesting. And it says here, each sand dollar is pegged to the Bahama dollar, which is in turn pegged to the US dollar. So we got several different things going on here. So you have the sand dollar, which is pegged to the Bahama dollar, which is then in turn pegged to the US dollar, right? So we have a slightly different system here, folks. And I'm going to keep telling you that everything that we've been sharing, right? This is the framework. This is going to be part of the new system that we go to. It's been prophesied. We've seen it in the news. It's coming. So I just thought that was very interesting. But one of the other things, see here, is what is actually their gold reserves. Now, as we discussed, folks, in looking at gold at all these countries, remember, starting back in 2009, there was a massive rush to buy gold, the central banks. And so you can see here, as we go to 2010, and they already kind of started to purchase before then, but it just skyrocketed, right, up here to 2020. So all the central banks, some of them are getting ready for Basel III, so we know that they've bought a lot of gold to help sustain their central bank whenever we go to this commodity-backed currency system. So if you want to keep up with what's going on with the sand dollar, you can go to their Twitter website, and then the central bank governor, John Roll, he's the one that's initiated all this with the central bank digital currencies. And compared to every other country, he has literally just blown away everybody else, and because people are already using it. And so now, as far as any kind of currency revaluation, I'm not sure. I mean, I have to really look at the Bahamas. I see the direction. It's being pegged to the dollar. We know that the dollar is going to drop, but then it's also going to become still one of the strongest currencies once we go to this new system. So I don't know exactly how it's actually going to work with the Bahamas, but I'm just excited that I was actually just able to purchase my first central bank digital currency. So folks, tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below in the description. I'm just super excited about this because we are on the right track. We are heading there, and we are in exciting times. So I thank you guys for listening. God bless. And with that being said, Twisted Christian out.